Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
What's good, man? Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I say let's talk about it.
Who we got on the line, man?
Man, it's Trevor, man. What's good with y'all, man?
What's going on, Trevor? So where you from, man? Where you calling from, man?
Man, you know me, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, man.
The streets of myth?
Yeah, man. It's a mess. What I don't like, man, they give it 6ix9ine all his credit. And the niggas he's with right there, what he told on himself. So, I don't understand.
So, what shit, like, what is snitching to you?
A snitch, man. I mean, a couple years ago, I told them nigga, they had me in an interrogation room, and I told them the nigga, man, it's over me 1 year. All you gotta do is give me some food. Give me some food, and I was talking. I was hungry that day.
What?
Nah, yo, so where you from? Where you from again?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin? I'm staying the fuck out of Wisconsin, man. You out here for food, dog? Oh, man, son. Oh, man.
You got
shout out to Trevor, man.
I wanted to know what type of food they gave him. What did they give you to eat?
Yo, what kind of food they gave you to eat, man?
I think it was like a little double stacker from I think Five Guys.
Oh, man.
I can't go wrong with a Five Guy burger.
I ain't gonna lie, Trevor. I think my phone tapped, man. You gotta get up out of here.
Yo, what is
Yo. We got on the line.
Hello?
What's good, man? Who you got on the line today,
Let's talk about it, man. Who you got on the line, man?
Everybody got Big Glow on the line.
Ooh. Yeah, the streets is a myth. Let's talk about it, man. Yeah, the streets a myth. Let's talk about it, man.
Yeah, I want to talk about this new school and old school era when it comes to streets is a myth shit, man.
What's the difference between new school and the old school?
When it comes to snitching.
Okay.
Right?
Down.
The new school says, like, you know, when your man die or whatever, you can tell on your man. That's cool. That's cool and dandy. You don't get no, you know what I'm saying? You get no backflash from that or nothing. But see, the old school not feeling that. They saying that's still telling. So to me, I feel like the streets is a myth behind all that because it's like it's exceptional. It should never be exceptional, but I guess it's exceptional now.
How you feel about that, D, man? You got D.
Yeah,
Son
old
Demetrius in the
school,
building.
you don't say anything. You plead the fifth, man. It's just that simple with the old school. You just shut up. You don't say anything. Period.
You said with the old school, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The new school different.
Yeah, I agree.
So in your opinion, what is snitching?
You said, in my opinion?
Yeah.
My opinion, snitching is basically cooperating. You go into the trial, you go on that stand, and you point that man out.
Is anybody exempt from that?
From getting on the stand and telling somebody?
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be if we talking street.
Yeah, because that's what we were talking about earlier, like civilians versus regular people versus people in the streets, like, or everybody got to be, you know, on that same type of time.
Nah. If you a civilian, then that don't apply to you. But if you know, in the streets and you coming up selling drugs or you gangbanging or whatever you doing, man, that applies to you. They don't apply to nobody who's been working or going to school here, right? They gonna follow the law.
Damn. Yeah.
What y'all think about that Tory? I said Tory. Troy Ave.
Oh man,
we just did a whole
whole episode on that. We gotta wait for that to drop, Playboy. Gotta wait for that to drop, Playboy.
But I ain't gonna lie. In short, it seemed like we came to a conclusion that was like media marketing that just went bad. Like both of them. He was Tax was in the podcast. Troy was rapping, and they was doing some shit as far as marketing, but it went left. Like he was getting his podcast popping.
But look at Troy's situation. He was getting charged for the body that he didn't even do, so he was supposed to take that.
Well, we don't even know if
that's what he was charged with. He was charged with the murder in the beginning until he told on Tax. If he didn't tell on Tax, he was going down for that murder.
So you think he was supposed to take that?
I mean, when it comes to the street, he's supposed to take that, ain't he?
That's why the
What you
shit is myth.
Like, if we talking street shit here, Tory Lane, whatever his name is, Troy
Yeah,
Ave.
my thing is,
Troy Ave. He presents himself as a street nigga, so he's supposed to take that.
I heard him talk about how much he drop on a lawyer and all that. So if you getting money, you talking this big money shit, you drop what you drop on your lawyer. You let your lawyer represent you. Let your defense speak for itself in the courtroom. To get on the stand and volunteer information or what you know about a personal matter with you and the dudes you had beef with after you was talking all this tough shit, the two, that's conflict.
All right, yes, that's a good one, man. But shout out for calling, man. Good looking, man.
You
Calling,
already, man. Big glow, man. You got another caller. Let's see what's up.
All right, man.
Woo G, man.
Woo, what's going on, Woo?
What's good, man?
What's going on, man?
Get that nigga, Woo.
You already know I'm here.
Hey,
Let's talk about
live.
it, man.
We live on air right now, man. We got a lot of people watching, a lot of people listening. Today's show was about streets is a myth. We was talking about a lot of different topics like snitching and all that type of stuff. What's your take, man? What's your take on the streets, man? Is the streets a myth or what?
Yeah, the streets is a myth, man. We're going to jail every day, man. It ain't worth it.
Man, damn. This is crazy.
You know what I mean?
What
Shout
you
out
mean?
to the squad, too. I'm watching y'all every night, man. I'm seeing what y'all doing over there.
Appreciate that, man.
Appreciate that love, man. Appreciate that love. So what you doing right now, man?
I'm chilling. Y'all don't hear this baby in the background?
Doing daddy duties on a Friday.
Daddy
Salute.
duty. Yeah, I got my
duties,
brother-in-law with me. We rocking right now.
That's one way right there. You can beat the streets, man. Staying home, taking care of your
Yeah, taking care
family.
of your
Word.
family.
Definitely
man.
keep you occupied.
It's a big fact. It's a big fact.
Yo, and to you, what is snitching?
Anything concerning you telling on the next person. So I just told my little man it's messed up, but I told him he got to snitch on his little sister if she violate him. And it's because if you don't snitch and you hit her back, feel me, it's gonna be a problem. Feel me? There's no way around that. So that's the only way. Like, you know what I mean? But other than that, if it's like higher than that degree on some like law involved, nah, you gotta keep it to yourself one way or another. I don't know. You gotta, because if you can't do the crime, then you shouldn't do the. You know what I'm saying? You know how it go.
There you go. There you have it, man.
Damn,
Tell us your name one more time.
Woo the G.
All right, shout out Woo, man. Hold it down.
Good looking, man. Good looking. We got another caller on the line. Let's talk to him.
Call from
Facts check.
Let's talk about a podcast. Make some noise.
Who we got on the line? Who we got
Who
on
we
the
got on the
line?
line?
Yeah, you got facts check. Facts check.
Facts checks.
Where you calling from? Where you calling from?
Right now, I'm in Florida.
Okay.
All right, Florida in the building.
If the streets is a myth, let's talk about it, man.
Listen, man, I don't know if the streets is myth or good books to read or anything, man. I know things change like the season and everything. So I just know that we look at shit nowadays different than what they really seen and everything, man. Like, how do y'all feel about the Troy Ave thing? I think
We just did
a hot
that's
topic,
like a whole
son.
episode about that, man. You gotta wait for that, Playboy. We just did a whole episode about that. Just now, we
the
just
reason
finished the
why
whole
I said
episode.
that, the reason why I said that, because you look at it as a myth, but y'all gotta really look at it deeply, man. You gotta think about it like this: if y'all do shit on camera, like they show who doing camera, y'all still gonna go in court and lie and say it's not y'all and risk getting 100 years, like them showing that tape, versus the nigga just tell him what he did and get way less time. Why would niggas get mad at that? He on camera. You can't beat cameras. So how can we say that the nigga ratting? I can see if they don't have no footage of him doing anything and he tell it, then. But they got camera. He know they gonna say that at the trial. So why you risk that? How street is that? Is that being street or that's being dumb?
Let's talk about it, D, man. How you feel about that, Demetrius?
Well, you know how I feel about it. I feel as though he made a stupid move, period. You know what I'm saying? Even going into that situation on both ends. But if you built for it, you built for it. You know what I mean? And I always say, you want to pick up a gun, you want to fire it, somebody could get killed. If you not with doing life in prison, don't pull that trigger, man. If you claim to be a street dude, you know what comes with all of that. If you not a street dude and you fronting for likes or your ego done got the best of you and you want to prove to your man over here that you tough and all of that, be tough all the way through that shit. Be tough while you in that fucking cell. Be tough while you going on your visit and they looking up your ass, up the crack of your ass. Be tough when you got to fight for that fucking jack to call your peoples. Be tough through all that. Don't get on the fucking stand in a suit and then try to clean it up, but you still popping shit. I just don't agree with that.
My son did 25 to life, right?
Huh?
Right, you did 25 to life, right?
Yeah, 31 years.
31
I did
years.
31 years straight. 31 years for some shit I didn't do, but I pled the 5th because I was in a game that I knew the consequences that come with that shit. So my thing was always keep your mouth shut, but I knew I wasn't going to be in there for life. It took 31 years, but I'm out here now. And I'm in good health. And my reputation is... Huh?
That don't go for everybody, bro. Because let me tell you, I'm not gonna touch too much on the situation, but look, I was raised around morals and principles as well. So I did my little thing back in the day, and a motherfucker that basically did the thing with me, he detoured from the clan. We was raised with morals and principles. You don't rob women, you don't touch women. I had a fuck boy on my case that while niggas getting the money and all that, he had time to take a bitch from the crib and rape her and all that.
Oh yeah.
So niggas really think that I was supposed to sit and take a rape charge while this nigga run the street and they protect that nigga. What part of the game is that? The nigga said you signed up for that. I signed up for robberies and bodies. If we stuck into that, for robberies, everything, yeah. But I'm not taking a rape charge. So, but who could do that? He's in the wrong.
That's a sticky situation, man.
Again, I say if you are in the streets and you are doing criminal shit, there are all type of possibilities that come with that.
Is not part of
Yeah, that's a
It's
fact.
all type, raping and the cartels do it all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers glorify. They glorify the cartels. It's crime. It's crime. Period. There's no way to set a standard on the level of crime. It's crime. You're hurting somebody. You're killing somebody's kids. Whatever you're doing, you could be selling drugs, but guess what? You sell drugs to somebody who bugs out and is not mentally stable, and they go rape somebody. Do you feel as though you're responsible for that?
Yeah, but
this is what comes with it. It all comes with it.
See, this is what you got to understand, right? If you have a team and you have older dudes that reading this into you and tell you from jump, listen, we deal with morals and principles, and this is what we don't do. Women and kids is off levels and all that shit, and you live by that and you die by that, you stand by that.
And
so
guess what? When I was coming up, okay, and I don't want to get into the facts of your case because that's irrelevant, right? But you saying you entered into a robbery, so you was on the scene. If you see this man or hear about this man deviating, you should have pulled out and blew his fucking top off.
No, you ain't listen.
Because he's betraying you. He's betraying the trust if he's deviating for what y'all all signed on for. When I was coming up, the price of betrayal is death in the criminal element. Period.
Exactly. I agree with you, but the crazy shit with the feds, and I was in the feds and shit, the crazy shit is that, this shit happened like 4 years ago. They stopped on that shit because it was in the middle of another investigation. So they didn't want to interrupt the investigation and let that shit go by for 2 years to snap. And my whole shit is like when they snap me and they telling me this shit, I'm going to defense. I'm like, nah, you bugging this, you bugging, you making this shit up and all that. Until I actually seen a tape where this nigga
took the bitch out the house. We don't even know this. We in the back doing what we doing, and we don't even know that he done took a bitch out the house and did all this shit. So I was fucked up about it. And then when I'm reaching out to the streets to let niggas know, niggas really protecting these niggas. Like, I'm showing niggas proof and all that. Niggas like, like, I don't care what I grew up on principles and morals, bro. And I know what not to do and anything to. So any game I get into, yeah, robbery,
and you know
whatever,
you know what I got to say to that though? Which leads, and you old school. Remember what they say? Do your dirt all by your lonely? Remember
you're
that?
Absolutely right. Yes, you absolutely
That's
right.
how you avoid all that.
Yeah, but another thing about this shit, like, if you say, I've been hearing people yell out, like, niggas come home, niggas, how you know niggas? So, bro, it's so much niggas that you can look at and you think, oh, the niggas come home and niggas ain't saying shit, that nigga don't, nigga, it's Rule 35 and all that. A nigga could go in and tell, he could be serving, like, they offer him 30. Like, this why I like the child program. Like, niggas gotta understand the law. They just, you can come home and say something, and niggas gonna pity back up like they know the law. No, this shit is tricky because of Rule 35, a niggas go in and he could sit there and he could be facing 50 years, and they could tell a nigga like this, yo, listen, give us information, and something come of it, we not gonna get.
Exactly.
That's why
I know motherfuckers out here right now that people stay away from that did just that, because everything isn't always on record. Everything isn't always. That's why they say confidential informant. When it's confidential, there is no.
Now you know how you beat that. You know how you beat that. And I tell niggas and niggas hold that. Niggas keep on talking about that paperwork. No, the nigga in the Fed, fuck his paperwork, because his paperwork gonna say that he's indicted and that confidential shit. That don't mean nothing. Ask that nigga when he come home for his PSR.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
That PSR gonna tell you everything. He sit down with us and make up the shit to get some time knocked off. Cause truthfully, a nigga could go to the Fed and he could be facing 30. So niggas like, yo, this nigga got 30 years. No, that don't mean he's getting 30. It's just that they saying that his charges are serious. You got less including the fix. You gotta know about the categories and all that. Just because he got a crime that face 30, that don't mean he's gonna get to 30. And a lot of I know. When I was in that motherfucking MDC, man, I was always in a law library. A lot of niggas in the Fed, all they do when they go there, they ain't going to the law library. They want to run around and be with the big homie and be in the car. They scared they ain't in the car, they gonna get killed by the MS-13s and all that.
Yeah,
that's why
exactly.
I say a lot of niggas in the street really don't know. They take off what one person say, like, yo, this nigga paperwork is good. No, I know Feds that get niggas that don't want to talk to them and make up some fake ass paperwork and put it out there on Google and all that, had niggas looking at the nigga crazy because he won't talk to them. Like, a trick. But what I say is like this, knowing law wise, is that I felt like the nigga Troy Ave, all right, they got you on camera. You know damn well they gonna play that in trial. And truthfully, you holding down your man. That's what nigga supposed to do, ride for his man.
Yeah.
So on the camera about him busting back, I don't see nothing wrong with that. And then he probably like, boom, like for instance,
let me end it by saying this though, right? Like I understand what you're saying about the paperwork. You definitely correct and all of that, right? From your experience, and the thing that I learned, right, and because I did 31 years straight, so I ran into all type of personalities and shit like that. But one thing a real motherfucker can distinguish is a fake weak motherfucker. Strength will recognize weakness, and weakness will recognize strength. So when you fucking dealing with somebody who does weak shit, there's no end to the possibilities of the weak shit that they'll do, man. You know what I mean? So and that's why I pretty much did my fucking time. I'm not gonna say I did it by myself, but it was only real motherfuckers. They was far and few, and I'm pretty sure you know that from being behind the wall.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, man. 'Cause, I ain't gonna lie, son. It's a dope topic, man. I ain't gonna lie, son. Y'all really dived into this shit, man. Appreciate you for calling up, man. Appreciate you, man.
We'll do something again. Word.
Yeah, definitely. Y'all do something again, man. Let's talk
All
about
right.
it.
Good looking.
All right.
Yeah.
It's topic. Get everybody, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, man, that shit is damn.
I feel like this Troy Ave tax though thing. This shit gonna have Barack Obama
Everybody
talk about
like
this.
Troy
Like, yo, Barack Obama called Biden like, yo, you heard about Troy Ave tax
Heard
though?
my
Like,
boy? That nigga was on the courtroom like this.
wildin'.
Oh man, son, this is crazy, son. This is crazy, yo.
But this to let you know that everybody, is
everybody
trying to
in
figure this
tune.
out
Yeah,
now.
figure
Like,
this
yo,
shit
what's
out,
happening?
man? It's kids, stay out the streets, man.
There you go.
Yeah.
Promote being a man. For me, like I promote that being a man. Take care of your family. Take for me, like be a man of your word. Stand on words and principles.
Like
I
son
promote
that call, he was with his kids,
24/7,
like, that'll
24/7.
keep you out the
All
way.
that gang shit. Cause when you locked up, the gang ain't sending you money. It's rare. It's rare. It's probably like your friends that you grew up with that's not in the gang. They're gonna be sending you money. It's
You know,
rare that the
and
gang
you-
send you
Our
money.
passed. There wasn't too many of his friends that was like holding us down after he
Yeah,
passed.
that's a
So
fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Shout out
This
to the
shit is-
few that did, man.
Yeah, man. Shit is just real, man. This shit is-
That old shit. Talk to him. Let's go.